Hey guys, how you going? So, week 154 here on the homestead. 154 weeks ago, I gave up everything, moved to Bulgaria and started a homestead. Let's see what we've been up to this week. Hey guys, so yeah, 154 weeks here on the homestead. And as you can see, the snow has come back again. Now this is one of those things that's made me think, you know, every problem, there's always something good about it, a learning experience or something like that. So with my leg, I haven't been able to go around and plant, and a couple of weeks ago I was feeling really itchy and ready to plant, and would have planted by this point had my knee not given out on me. So as you can see, third after winter snowfall, and we would have had the same problem we had last year, where all of the peas had sprouted and they all died, all the potatoes were sprouting and all died. And last year it was a disaster, but this year, because of my knee, I haven't made the same mistake for the third year in a row and planted too early. So yeah, every cloud has a silver lining. For those of you that are wondering about my knee, so as a kid I had a syndrome called Osgood-Schlatter's syndrome in both legs, but my left leg was worse. And basically what happened was the tendons grew faster than the bones, and they curled up and calcified, so I can't actually use the top front muscles on my legs properly. And the calcified bone tendons rub against stuff, so it's always incredibly painful if I bang them. But every now and again they just start rubbing in the wrong way, something shifts and they swell up, get really inflamed, and I cannot even bend, so I can't even bend the leg like that, which is a pain in the ass, but it is what it is. And this year it saved me from this, so in all honesty, not the end of the world. But anyway guys, let's go and see what else we've been up to here on the homestead this week. Hey guys, how you going? So this week the weather is warming up and spring is starting, so we are going to kick off by getting some compost out of here. And the first thing we're going to do is open up the compost heap for the first time this year. Alright, so there are the layers of the compost heap. Now, as you can see, it is very striated, so each layer is a new layer of stuff that was added. And right at the bottom there's probably about 3 inches of just pure black gold compost. So the first job is we'll start removing the top layers. That black layer will get thicker the closer to the center we get, but we'll start removing the top layers. They'll be going further back into the compost heap, and then we'll start mining out this layer of absolutely wonderful black stuff at the bottom here. Okay, so we're just potting up some chilies, and as you can see, this compost, absolutely fantastic stuff, really nice. So we've got a pot, we've got some chili seeds. All we're doing, just going to open up the chili seeds, dump them straight in, spread them out a bit, just so they've got a little bit of room. Once they're evenly distributed, another quick layer of compost on top, press it down, and that's it. Chilies planted. We'll cover it with this pane of glass until we see the first shoots pop up. But yeah, so that's done. And just over here we've done 10 Bertjolenka, and these are cherry chilies that are supposed to be hot, but we'll see what they're like. Hey guys, so we've spread some of the compost. As you can see, this dark line down there, that's compost. As you can see, it's much richer than the soil next to it. That will get mixed in, but we're going to plant a line of potatoes along here and a line of potatoes just behind it, and we'll see what the yield difference is. Hey guys, wow, so we've had a very changeable week this week, but spring is definitely here, so I've done a load of planting. I'll take you through the planting now. This bed here, this is all carrots. This is a different type of carrots. That's all Nance over there, and this is whatever that says, but different type of carrots. In here we have a row of peas, a row of peas, and then a row of beans. And we've planted out most of this. So at the very back we have a row of sunflowers. Coming forward we have a row of pumpkins. Then we have a row of peas. In this bed we have there's 3 rows in here, 1, 2, 3, and that's a mix of melons, peas and sunflowers. This one isn't planted. This is all potatoes. In here we have jalapenos. Underneath this glass it's all a mix of different chilies that my wonderful mum sent me. There's a whole load of them. So yeah, under there it's all chilies. In these rows it's potatoes. At the front, this little hill, there's potatoes under there. As you can see, we're just taking the seed potatoes out. Coming onto this row, I'm not very good at onions, but I thought I'd give it a go. So this is all onions, Bulgarian seeds that I bought at the supermarket. And underneath this row of glass, again, that's all jalapenos. Jalapenos from my harvest last year. So yeah, with the greenhouses, just a very simple lean-to glass. Hopefully keep them a few degrees warmer. And I didn't have enough to do a lean-to glass on this one, so what I did was trenched and then put the glass on top. Hopefully that will keep some warmth in and it will keep the frosts off overnight. But it's an experiment, and I've got a lot of chilies planted. Over here, under glass, we have cherry chilies. They look like cherry tomatoes, but they're actually chilies. And in here, all of the pots, those are Bertjolika chilies, the hottest chilies I have. But yeah, so lots of chilies and lots of planting. Hey guys, so this row here in the middle, this lighter coloured one, I haven't actually planted anything in that row yet. So what I'm going to do is, whatever the first comment is, Susie, you can tell me what to plant in that row, and if I can get the seeds here in Bulgaria, or if I've already got them, I'll plant that row with whatever the suggestion is. So, first person to comment gets to tell me what goes into this row this year. Hey guys, so the last thing I've been doing this week, this field, it's been under mulch, and as you can see we've got grass growing on top of the mulch. So what I've been doing is just taking off, as you can see the back layers of mulch are already off. The top dry layers come off, the bottom wet layers are staying on. Just cleaning this off, and I'm going to get this ready, and this year I'm going to plant some peas and some lettuces in here, and then later on in the year I'm going to fence it off and just let chickens run and eat all the peas and lettuce that's growing in here, because I mostly grow those for chickens anyway. So we're just getting ready to till, got the tiller blades out. Yeah, so all of the dry stuff off the top has actually gone back into the compost heap. And as you can see, the compost heap is now out the top again, all joined back up together. We took out everything that was in there and moved that onto one of the other fields. But yeah, so the compost heap is now started again for next year's compost. So all of that half broken down compost has been spread on this field, because this field is set aside this year. And it is going to be covered with all of the grass clippings, and we'll be composting on, well, we'll be covering this year and doing the same thing with the other field, but next year. So this one's set aside this year. We're putting all the old compost that was half broken down on here, and then all of the grass clippings and everything else will be going on here this year to mulch it, and then next year we'll start replanting on this big field.